find that weird part of yourself and bring it out. So yeah, that'd be my power.
Hi, Joseph. This is
Hey.
Lisa. Hey,
How's it going?
Good. Oh, I saw the background. You play bands.
Yeah, this is my music room where I can get out those demons if I just hit those drums hard enough, you know.
And you really hit the demons in this film. What is your project and you think this is unique about? Because there are a lot of superhero movies nowadays, and what do you think that Project Power is so unique?
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean, you're right. This is a movie that includes superpowers, but it's not a superhero movie. The people are not heroes. I play a cop who's not a hero at all. I mean, he's doing his best, but he's not perfect. And the story's about a pill that you can take, and the pill will give you some kind of power. You don't know what it's gonna be though. It's different for everybody. Right. And it could be something really good or it could be something really bad. It could kill you on the spot. And my character is this detective who's trying to figure out where's this pill coming from because it's wreaking havoc on the streets. And he really cares about his city. He really wants to protect people and do the right thing, but he's also seduced by the idea of power. He wants to know what his power is. Even though he's not supposed to take the pill, he does.
And have you been seduced by the power? And if you can choose a superpower, what kind of superpower you would have?
Hi, this is good morning here, but I know it's evening for you guys. This is Lisa Jen, and I'm from Taiwan.
Nice to meet you.
I actually interviewed you a couple of times, Jamie, but you probably, because there are always a lot of journalists on set.
I remember. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but I'm gonna daughter-like relationship in this film.
Come on, Frank, we gotta help him.
You already did help him. You brought him here. You're not paying attention. He's using you.
What, and you don't? At least he's being honest about it. Come on. All right, tell him what you told me.
Go.
No, come on, please, you can't give up.
Wait. Go.
You cannot give up.
I look like your daddy or something.
It's okay.
And do you really see Dominic as your daughter in a certain point? Because I know your daughter is quite young, right?
Listen, but let me tell you something about Dominique. She was absolutely amazing, man. And when she came on and lit the world on fire, and then went on to light the world on fire in the movie, it's just amazing to see someone young on their way. And I guarantee you, we will be looking at her on stage at some point when she'll be saying, "I like to thank the Academy. I like to thank everybody for." She has so much talent, and the DNA of my relationship with my daughter comes into play with this movie. I'm looking for my daughter in the movie, trying to find out what's going on with this crazy drugs that gives you superpowers, for 5 minutes. And then here's Robin, who's played wonderfully by Dominique, and you sort of feel that we had that chemistry. And I think that's what makes the movie work so great, is the chemistry between myself and Dominique, which does have the ingredients of the father-daughter connection.
Do you karaoke or having some singing party with Dominic offset?
Listen, we always had some music popping on the set of Power. It was great.
Yeah,
and I think the music. So to have the music was a way to get us over some of those long nights, so that we could turn in these incredible performances and have people check us out on August 14th. Netflix.
Yeah. I'm really glad that you guys are paired in this interview, because I've heard that you worked together. The chemistry was great on set the first day you met in the audition, right?
Yes, it was amazing. I was, obviously it's Jamie Foxx, so I was trying to trying to decide if I was gonna be like my fangirl, or how can I compose myself, what am I gonna do? And so I was contemplating that when my car pulled up, Jamie's car pulled up at the same time, and I got out of the car and impulsively I just yelled, "Mr. Jamie Foxx," and it's like that. I remember it was the trunk scene, and so I asked, can I actually do the scene on the floor? And Jamie was like, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. He was like, oh. And he was like, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Brooklyn, baby. And we was already vibing. And so, yeah, and that it just translated onto set. I feel so fortunate.
And I am also very impressed about the rep in the movie.
The difference between a student and a teacher. While one of them is growing up, the other is getting weaker. Is the criteria for you to be a creeper? Stalk on the halls and squeaky little shoes, get you some sneakers. Get new kicks, get a clue, get a hint, get a friend, get a life, get a wife, get a mint, and your teeth been looking yellow, get an off-white tint.
And obviously you are doing something, you're doing live performance in front of the legendary musician, Jamie Foxx. And also the legendary Oscar winner, Jamie Foxx. Do you feel intimidated?
I didn't feel intimidated because initially also at the chemistry test, he asked me if I rapped and I said, no, I don't rap, but I do spoken word. And he was like, go and do something for us then. So immediately he called me out, but fortunately I started acting and writing at the same time, and I always have a book in the back of my head for any moment. And so when the opportunity came, I just showed what I had. And he was so supportive, always supportive, really made me feel like I wasn't enough. And so I didn't feel intimidated or scared at all.
Hi, Rodrigo. Good evening there, and good morning to me.
Oh, yes. Thank you. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you.
To Project Power, our goal is simple.
How do you enjoy to being, weird and also evil?
I don't think he's that evil. Weird, I agree. Very weird. Super weird. I had a lot of fun playing this part, but not just fun. It was challenging in many ways. Physically challenging, mentally challenging, trying to portray him not as a stereotypical, just dealer, just trying to bring something, humanize him and just make him interesting and real. It was an experience that I never had before, all the makeup process that I went through, but also really, really fun to be able to exercise, with those prosthetics and the material and all that. It was fun.
And this is an original story by Netflix, which is quite special because we saw a lot of different superhero or superpower films over the years. I mean, big series. What do you think of the most unique part of this film?
I think it's exactly what you just said, because this is not a superhero movie. It does talk about superpowers, but I love the take on it. I love the approach, the premise of the film, which is the regular people that after taking a pill, they will have 5 minutes of superpowers. But you never know what you're gonna get. It could be dangerous, it could do harm, it could kill you. So there's something to be said about how far do we go as human beings in order to get power, to become bigger, like in the case of my character, his name is Biggie. Without giving any spoiler, right? I don't want to, spoil for people, but you will understand why his name is Biggie.
想看精彩的完整影片，通通收录在以下频道。